Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for showing up. I'm glad you're here. I'm here with my friend Freddie the Teddy and his friend Patrick the Bear. This is your divine inspiration message for today. All right, my friends, so I'm going to start with the angel numerology number for today, which is a 6. For me, the number 6 in angel numerology is an indication of the change that happened with the number 5 and getting in front of the change. But also, for me, it's an opportunity to look lovingly at the plans and the intentions and the things that we're wanting to do in our life, because it brings up responsibility, compassion, selflessness, the way of being loving and kind to other people. It's also a number 6 day tells us to stop worrying, fretting, being anxious about material things, about the getting of things, the going after things, and refocus our thoughts and our intentions in a positive way. And the spiritual message really is to lift the vibrations higher and be present to what's going on in your life. This is an opportunity to bring the kindness from that sacred place, whether you want to call it heaven or the God within, whatever that is, and urged to kind of get off this cycle of internal abuse where we worry about this and we worry about that and we're concerned about so and so, and it's a heaviness. That's all part of the ego. And in tarot, it will be the devil card showing up. So how do you overcome this? How do you stop this? Well, you use the moon and the sign of Aquarius, which is the golden sign, the sign that anything goes, birds that fly in their own sky, creativity. Pull in Archangel Michael. Ask for Archangel Sandalphon to take your prayers up. That's our number for today. Now, in the Moonology diary, Yasmin Boland says that the moon has now moved into Sagittarius. Following last week's new moon eclipse, we're in the waxing cycle. The emphasis is on working out how to get along better with other people. Remember yesterday I said Scorpio, and some anger and some frustration and some, oh my goodness, I would say that shows up as impatience. So you'll want to figure out a way to get along with better people, get along with changing your viewpoint. Allow the world to be open to your positivity, your lightness, your joy, your positiveness. All right, so let's get on moving forward to our Happier Me affirmation card. I am able to accomplish anything I set my mind upon. What is it that you desire and you haven't yet succeeded in? This is how that number 6 works. Divide and conquer. Give yourself time and divide the plan into smaller pieces. That's exactly how the number 6 works. After each victory, you'll be feeling uplifted and ready to do more. So it's a little bit like, okay, this is step 1. Does it work for me? Am I happy with it? Even if the answer is, I really don't know. All right, go to step 2. And then see if step 2 adds to step 1. It can be a bit frustrating. It can be like, oh no, this is not working. But your gut feeling tells you. Let me go to my isms before I reveal this new Divine Master for the week. I am an instrument of love and healing. This I know myself to be. Love and light is my vibration. Peace is my portion. I am perfection unfolding. These are like affirmations that we say, create little rhymes around them. So I shuffled and I pulled a brand new divine master who's going to help us this week. And this one is fabulous. Kutumi. Now, to me, this image looks like Jesus, in a way, or at least one of the disciples. But it's about initiatory experiences. And the current situation is actually initiating the gifts that we are going to be given to the world. This particularly speaks to anyone who's on this channel, that's hearing this, that's getting this, that's tracking this. If you're stepping into your divinatory tools, if you're stepping into your divine light, if you're listening to your angels and your guardians and your spirits, whether that's elves or whoever that is, you've got Kutumi here that's bringing you a message. It's a time to take all your intentions, your plans, your gifts, your desires up to the next level. When I say up, I mean we level up, we go to a new level. Stop playing the small card and hanging out in the background. Think beyond where you are right now. Think beyond perhaps next week. Think beyond perhaps next month. Any dream, any thought, any desire that you've held on to, allow yourself to start moving toward those things in your life that you want for yourself. And I'm not talking about material. Remember, in the beginning, we said drop the material stuff. We're talking about you want to be of service to other people, open up those gifts and choose to do it. The cosmic energy that's surrounding you right now is holding that sacred space. It's holding the space for all of us to deep dive into the gifts and uncover what they are, uncover the talents, uncover the abilities, and a lot more. You may have kind of been getting wisdom, you might have been getting odd thoughts, you might have been seeing odd confirmations, you may have even gotten a reading from somebody that was unsolicited and been like, whoa, I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it's landing. The situation that you're in right now, that you're moving through at the moment, is truly, truly, truly important for this life path that you're on. It's a bit like all your karmic roadmaps are pinging and buzzing and saying, here's another one you're going to come overcome. Here's another one you're going to push through. It's a good time, Kutumi reminds us, that the limitations and challenges and fears that are coming up, the worry, the I don't know how this is going to happen, they are the opportunities. They would not be coming up. They would not be showing themselves. They would not be coming into your viewpoint. And viewpoint, I mean your third eye center, your heart center, all your chakras, if it wasn't for the fact there's an opportunity right behind it. We're supposed to fully show up and shine our light everywhere. You also have to understand in anything that there will be adversity and the opportunity to learn and to teach through those adversary situations. There's no mistakes. Events are unfolding the way they're supposed to unfold. There's a sacred plan for each and every one of us, and it's almost like a collective plan. So send your prayers and your intentions upward. Ask for the great Kutumi to be your spiritual, what can I say, like a gatekeeper, to lead you to those higher realms, to attract the ones that are meant to be your teachers, so that you can be the conduit to work the lessons to everyone else. You've got visions in your life and your spiritual pathways unfolding. You know, Kutumi was known as the one who ascended, and their job in spirit was to be the theologian that started the spiritual talking, the spiritual aha moments, those deep seeded messages that came from basically the divine, the word of God. Now, when he was in Earth, they shortened his name to KH, but he was his name is a pseudonym to protect his identity, again, because of the adversary people. The more I learn about divination, the more I learn about the words of the divine, the ancient masters, the more I'm understanding that when we start moving forward with that much power, we come up against people that want to take it, steal it, trash it, tell us that we don't know what we're talking about, that kind of stuff. So the way forward is to pull in the lighter guides, the brighter guides, those spiritual ones that want to help us, lighten, brighten. And that's what attracts other people. It will attract other people. I'm shuffling the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck this week by Kyle Gray, and there's our card. I sat this morning wondering who and what images and messages do we need, because the veil at this time of the year, we come up at Old Hallows Eve, is thin. So our ancestors, our masters, our non-physical energies that work with us, that are around us, are really close. Plus we have the eclipse season and an awful lot of physical energy being stirred up. So Beatrice and Gertrude are with us. They went into the woods, but it's a clearing in the woods. So what I want you to think of and imagine is you've got your own clearing in the middle of the woods. Don't think of it as a scary place where monsters come from. Think of it as, I'm going to go into the woods of my mind. Maybe you see a brook, a stream. Maybe you come across a little clearing with some beautiful flowers in it, birds. You can still see the sky and you can still see the earth. It's just that sacred corner of your mind that you can retreat to and listen to. That's where they are. Earth Guardian. So, what I love about all of this is that they're telling us to stay rooted, stay grounded, stay with our purpose, stay with what we're looking for, stay with what we've got going on. Give the plans, the physical plans, the understanding, a little bit more of a different look to it. I like this card. I like this whole collection. To be an instrument of love and healing. To be love and light on this physical plane. And the two fairies are basically, Gertrude and Beatrice, are basically saying, there's an awful lot of fear that's stirring up. An awful lot in the physical world. I say, because I kind of have that knowledge, if you try to convince people that unless they do this, that's going to happen. Unless they do so and so, this is going to happen. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. You have to... If we can come from a place of compassion and light and make suggestions that will help someone else move forward, lighter, brighter. You know, many of our friends in this part of the world that I live in are completely at a loss. And I was given a message about what words can I say to help these folks move forward. there are plenty, oh, I just got goosebumps, of light workers, spiritual guardians up in the Appalachian Mountains, which have been completely decimated. But there's an awful lot, I just got more, of love. Oh, I'm covered in goosebumps. Love, light, angels, elves, the earth people who are already in place, and the healing has already happened. It's already begun. A year or so ago, there was a wave of fire that wiped out an entire community in the areas of Hawaii. Once again, that was another sacred area of the earth that is being given the gift of renewal. And there were energies in place that protected the people that needed to be protected. Yes. Is it inconvenient? Yes. Is it distraught? Yes. Were there many lives that were lost? Physical lives, yes. And this is a little tough to explain, or at least to share, because the ones who are left behind have lost the ones who have lost their lives. However, my belief, and others can choose to believe whatever they want, those incredible souls, those incredible beings that held the light, that held the love, that held Mother Earth for so long, ascended and lifted up with the main goal to make those that survived their focus. So, as prayers on earth flood in for their renewal and their rebuilding and their rebalancing, those angels, the ascended ones now, are on the other side, putting things in place to make all of that happen. It is devastating to go through something catastrophic. And it can be very simple as having to give up, let go, and release something you've held on to for a long time. Change is not something many people embrace. Change is not something many people want, particularly if they figure their life is going along quite lovely and quite dandy and it looks all great and fine. But change is necessary for opportunities to happen, for expansion to take place, and really for this wonderful great Mother Earth to keep doing what she's doing, to keep renewing, to keep giving us what we get to use, what we get to have, what we get to experience. And that's about it for now. They're telling me you did the great job explaining what's going on spiritually. Tough though. It is tough. My job is not here to convince other people to believe what I believe. My wisdom comes from trying to understand it. How did this even happen? That's just terrible. You know, the stories that are coming out from the media. It's not good. Don't know what to say. And that's the point that I make with all of our loving, compassionate, kind and caring souls. We don't know what to say. We don't know the words. We don't know how to help. So this is where you send your prayers up. This is where the guides of Kutumi come in with the theology and the wisdom from the divine to help find light, love, compassion, peace, understanding. Yes, tears for sure. When you cry from the heart, when you cry from that place of love, that's the closest you get to the divine. And God is with you, saying, yes, let your tears flow. Let your tears cleanse the world. Let your tears be a lift and a gift that others follow. It shows your compassion. It shows you really are a spiritual being having a human experience. Until tomorrow, thanks for liking, subscribing, and doing all the things you do. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.